Alright, here we are at the butt end of the Coronado 585D. Got a Type 80 tube that came in the mail today. Delco General Motors brand, which I've never really tested out anything of their brand, so we'll see how this goes. It's a rectifier. It'll be going there. But I also have all the capacitors and all those parts too, so let's get to work. Tubes in place. So I just kind of take a random guess at this one, or an educated guess, not quite a random guess. And I ordered a 100 volt at 100 microfarad thing, because, I mean, 100 volts at 22 microfarad would make sense, but I've never heard of 22 volts at 100 microfarad. Which I guess would be right, because this is actually a pretty small capacitor, considering it stores 100 microfarad, so I guess maybe 22 volts, but I just got 100 and 100 in there. 100 for both values. But that is capacitor 3 down. These capacitors kind of look like that, excuse it, kind of look like those crappy Zenith ones that they used in the early 60s, but they're not. Those are 1 kilovolt each. Or somewhere around there. Let's see what it is. Yeah, 1,000 volts at 47 microfarad. Because there's several really big capacitors in there, like there, and there, and there's another one somewhere in there. But yeah. Okay, this just has to be probably one of the weirdest designs I've ever seen. Seriously, what is the deal with this big disc? It got brittle, and it snapped, and I really didn't, like, stress it out too much at all. It's just gotten so brittle and snapped. Was this really necessary, this big, huge disc? It doesn't even do anything. So, that's kind of unfortunate. Looks-wise, I mean, luckily I won't be able to see this when it's in the chassis, but if you look through behind, you'll notice a big, huge chunk of this is missing. That sucks. Oh well, all I gotta do now is take care of these filter capacitors up here that are either filled with gel or water, which will be kind of interesting, but I won't go inside of them at all, just change them and probably leave them on there. But yeah, that is probably one of the weirdest designs I've ever seen. And of course, I could have prevented that all by just putting it this way. I'm just realizing now. This is also really weird. So, red equals positive. Okay, so here's red. It's connected to there. Black is negative. Okay, that's about normal. So we take this. Loops into there. Okay. Red TR positive. Okay, I guess that's maybe this one with the little design on it, the little stripes and the braided cord. Okay, it goes up to there. Black TR negative. Okay, it's this. Why does it go all the way up here, and why are our positives connected? Seriously, they're just paralleled. Huh. Yeah, I haven't really seen stuff like this before. This is a bit older than what I'm used to. This is 3 years older than what I think I've worked on before. So, there's a bit of a difference. A big difference, too. I don't think I've ever seen the positives of a capacitor chained in together. Huh. Plus, why not just couple in the negatives and choose a different color than red with some design on it, like maybe green or something, or blue? How weird. Okay, so looking at this schematic, capacitor 18 right there, that's one of our filter capacitors. That goes to there. And then our other one runs from there to ground. Well, it's really weird, but I think those do align right there. They're positives. Alright, I believe I got all the capacitors in there. Now I just gotta get a new power cord. This one is not great. This power cord's kinda cool with that old thing on there, but it's the wires I'm worried about. Looks like it might have been replaced in the past. It does not look factory. Let's see, it leads up to here. One side to the on and off switch, and another side to the speaker? Really? How weird is that? That does indeed go to the speaker. I have never really seen anything like that. How strange. Oh well. Huh. So I was gearing up to test this radio. It's all done. And now there is a massive lightning storm in the area. And I'm planning on testing this outside, even though it's very dark right now. With a floodlight in the Variac. This floodlight that I use for recording a GE. But anyways, yeah, there's a huge lightning storm in the area. No rain, which is unfortunate because it's been very dry and fire hazardous here. So wouldn't be surprised if something gets ignited out in the forest or whatever. But yeah, we'll have to try this one tomorrow, so the video quality might be a bit downgraded. Oh wait, no, I might not be able to try it tomorrow. Maybe. But maybe not. I'm not sure. We'll try it sometime. Right now it is Monday. And I'll probably test it the same day this video goes up. Monday, April 5th. Alright, testing time. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're rolling. Alright, explosion test, we're up to 90. So, should be able to get some action out of it at this high of voltage. And sure enough. There we go. It's rolling. It's going. Alright, that's all I'm getting for that 1 AM station. So this thing needs a big alignment. Or else an antenna. Alright, well this is all I can get out of it right now. Also, there's kind of a dead spot in the switch. And I can't even attempt to pick up this unless I'm not using it right. Which, with this, I flipped through all the dials and changed up the frequency on it all throughout every single one of the bands. So I'm going to try an old trick of taking another AM radio and scanning it to see if that one can pick up this one. Alright, the signal generator is off in case that would interfere with this whole test. We got this.
Station. Help team. A closer look at some of the results.
I'm going to tune to a place where there's no other stations. That's a little better.
1,928.
this radio is picking up this one, what this one is doing. When I tune this one, what's going to show up on here is going to change. So look at that. With this one, we are spot on 10. On this one, we're way off. Huh. Picked it up there again. How interesting.